Hello student, I hope you are happy and enjoying the mathematics. Today I will discuss some more fact associated with set. The first one is subset. Subset. At first we need to understand the subset, right? Let A and B be two set, then set A is said to be a subset of B if every element of A is also an element of set B. Symbolically, we can write if A is subset of B, this is the sign of subset. Means all element of A are in B. Here, B is called superset. Okay, if A is not a subset of B, then A does not subset of B. You will write subset sign, then you will cut it. Now we need to understand the key point. The key point, the first one, every set is a subset of itself. Very important. Every set is a subset of itself. Right? The second key point, null, it is written as like that, A is subset of itself. Second point, null set is a subset of every set. Null set is a subset of every set. Every set. That is, phi is a subset of every set A. Right? This one. Okay. The next point, the theorem based on the set theorem. The total number of all possible subset of a given set containing an element is 2 to the power n. The total number of all possible subset, all possible subset set of a given set, of a given set containing an element, containing an element is 2 to the power n. Means total number of all possible subset of a given set containing an element is 2 to the power n. Right? Okay, I will tell you the future. In the future, I will tell you the proof of this 2 to the power n, because it's the concept. It's proof with the concept of chapter number 7. Okay, let us see the example. Let A is a set having the element 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And set B having the element 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. And set C having the element 3, comma 6. Okay. Then is B subset A? The question arises here, why? If yes, why? And second, is C subset B? Is C subset of B? Why? And third part, And third one, is B subset C? Is B subset of C? Question here, why? Is C subset A? The fourth one, is C subset of A? If yes, why? Right? Okay. The first one, is, since element of B are 2, 4, 6 and also in set A 2, 4, 6. So yes, because all element of B are in A. Yes, because all element of B are in A. And second one, is C subset B? If yes, why? Element of C are 3 and 6, also in set A 3 and 6. Yes, and second one also yes, because all element, the y is because all element of C in B. Second one, oh, sorry, second one no. Second one no, because C subset B, element of C are 3 comma 6 and B are 2 4 3. Here 3 is not, no. Why? Since, why no? Since 3 is not element of B. That's why. And third one, is B subset C? B subset C because the element of B are not in A, as element of B are 2, 4, 6 and which are not in C. Okay. And third one also no. Now come to the fourth one. Fourth one, C subset A, since element of C are 3 and 6 which are in A, 3 and 6. So yes, since all element of C are in A, so it is a subset of A, right? Okay, thank you very much. The next point is comparable set. Two sets are said to be comparable if either A subset of B or B subset of A. Two set are said to be are said to be comparable, comparable, comparable if if either A subset of B or B subset of A, right? By the concept of this, you can give the another definition of equal set. Another definition of equal set. Another definition of equal set. Okay. Another definition of equal set. Two set A and B are said to be equal. Two set A and B are said to be equal if A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A. If A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A. So therefore A equal to B, right? Okay. Now come to the next point, proper subset. Proper subset. Okay. Proper subset. Proper subset. Right? Okay. If A is a subset of B and A not equal to B, then we can say A is a proper subset of B. Any set is not proper subset of itself, right? A is a subset of A, B is a subset of B, but A is equal to A, B is equal to B. So therefore, for being a proper subset, right? The two set will not equal to each other. Although the element of A must be in B. Let us see if A subset B and A not equal to B, A not equal to B, then we say that then we say that we then we say that A is a proper subset of B. A is a proper subset of B. Proper subset of B. A is a proper subset of B. Right? Okay. If the subset is not proper, it is called improper subset. If the subset is not proper, is not proper, it is called improper. Improper subset. Let us see. A is subset of A. It is improper subset, right? And phi is subset of A, is also an improper subset, right? Means phi and any set itself are called improper. Okay, sorry, phi is not improper. Phi is a proper subset. Phi is not a improper subset, right? Okay, power set. Next point, power set. Power set. Okay, a collection of all possible subset of a given set is called a power set. The collection of all subset of a given set, right? Collection of all possible subset of a given set is called power set. Means, let us suppose I have set A having element 1, 2, right? Okay. I will make its all subsets. The first subset is 1. Second subset is 2 singleton set. And third subset is 1 comma 2. Fourth subset is pi, right? If I will write these all subset inside this curly bracket and separate by the comma, and this is called power set of A, denoted by PA, power set of A, right? Now come to the universal set. What do you mean by universal set? Universal set. If there are some set under their consideration, then the set of each of these is a subset is called universal set, which is generally denoted by U, X or E. Right? Okay. So thank you very much. Have a nice day ahead.